Hey everybody, we're back. This is Daryl.
And I'm Michael.
This is Big Bang Talks Comics. And this week, for January 20th, we got tons of books. This week's not as big as last week, but there's a lot of books to read this week, Michael.
Oh yeah.
You know, last week was huge, wasn't it? Like this, it was like a Scooby-Doo ham sandwich. You know those big burger sandwiches they make in the cartoon, and they fit.
Yeah.
That's what last week was in comics.
But it had to fit in my brain.
Did it all fit?
It fits.
Is it still there, or does it have to leave when you get new books?
It's there. But sometimes it needs a little, flicker to remember exactly what all happened. Sometimes, not every time. Just depends how good it is.
Well, we're hoping we can, flicker a little flame for you with comics, because Snowmageddon's coming! The Snowpocalypse! Michael's cold now. He's already prepared. He's already got his coat. He's already got his booties on. Right?
I guess.
We don't need to look. Alright, let's start with independent comics this week. First up, from Aftershock, we got American Monster, #1 by Brian Azzarello. I'm really looking forward to this book.
I don't even know what it's about, but
I know what it's about.
I'm all on board the Aftershock train at this point.
You have a man who appears to have no face. He comes into town. He takes out the corrupt leaders and takes out some of the gangs. And everyone reveres him, but he's not what he seems.
So he's like Madonna and Dick Tracy.
Yeah, like the blank. Spoilers. But
Like Question.
Or like the Question with the face. But anyway, American Monster, he hasn't come to help the people, but he's come to take over. And this is where Azzarello's American Monster #1 continues. So it's an intriguing storyline.
That sounds cool, man. I like Azzarello. I'm giving pretty much every Aftershock book a try.
Yeah.
Just to see what it's about.
Yeah. I think you predict it could be the new Image.
I hope so.
There's been a lot of people trying to be Image over the years.
Well,
bring back the Ultraverse, darn it.
What I've read so far, there's been a couple duds.
Well, you got Super Zero #2 coming out while we're on the subject.
Super Zero #1 was really cool. Basically it's about this little girl. She just really wants to be a superhero. And she's kind of, I don't know, man. It's odd. Like, it's hard to tell if it's like a world where superheroes exist or it's the real world. But right now, I think it's the real world, and she's just kind of deluded. It's
by Harley Quinn team and married couple, Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connors.
Yeah,
so.
I really like it. So
Super Zero #2 comes out this week. Also, a personal favorite for me. This is the one I'm looking out for. It's by Rick Remender and Dynamite Entertainment. Devolution or De-Evolution?
Devolution.
It's basically where humanity has devolved and went back to being like all I mentioned. And they mentioned giant insects, people on giant saber-toothed tigers. To me, it sounds like Thundar the Barbarian with a lead chick, and they're trying to find the like kind of cure for humanity to get everything's back in order. All I know is it looks like a cool like Thundar the Barbarian type book, and this is my personal pick for Independence this week.
Well, I signed up for it a while ago. I've been wondering what was up with this book. I remember signing up for it at one of the comic book meetings back in like October, November.
I don't know, man.
And it's just like, man, where is this book? Finally, it's upon us.
It is upon us. So yeah, definitely check out that book. Speaking of Remender, we got Tokyo Ghost #5.
Tokyo Ghost #5. Tokyo Ghost is awesome. I mean, we've talked about it a little bit.
Tokyo Ghost.
It's awesome. You should check it out. I really like it.
We also have a couple of highlighted books. Dragon Age Mage Killer #2 from Dark Horse and written by Greg Rucka. Great book. Lucifer #2. A lot of people are talking about the show. I think some speculate it may not be good. It may go the way of Constantine. But the new book, some people are pretty excited. We got #2 coming out. I Hate Fairyland #4 from Image.
I Hate Fairyland's awesome.
Nowhere Men #7.
Back from about, a 2.5, 3-year hiatus?
It's back.
I'm so excited.
I know you like this one because you hyped up the Dollar Book a few weeks ago.
Nowhere Man is fantastic. Probably one of my favorite books right now, and it's back. It's back. It's awesome.
We also have Symmetry #2, where we talked about it's a utopian type book.
The Price of Utopia. #1 was really cool.
We still have it on the shelves.
Yeah, come get it. Check it out because it's really cool. It's like a utopian society where AI is pretty much taking over everybody's lives and makes everybody's lives perfect, and then something happens and it all goes crumbling down.
And then Street Fighter Unlimited #2 comes out. I was just looking up Shang Long. You know who that is?
I have no idea.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to Street Fighter 5 to come out later in the year. So Street Fighter Unlimited #2, a new monthly book. Check it out. Wolf #5 from Image.
Alice Cott. Wolf is awesome. I like Wolf a lot.
I haven't read the book.
It's
Cot,
out
Cot,
there.
Cot's, Cot,
It's out there.
Cot can be out there, but he's solid. I mean,
He can be out there. He can be over there. He can be up here. He can be all over the place.
He's more out there than Morrison, I think, in some cases.
Yeah, definitely.
If that says anything to
definitely.
anyone out there. And lastly, Wrath of the Eternal Warrior #3 from Valiant Comics. Valiant's got Faith coming out here later in the month. And then Valiant's got a new event, which Valiant, I have to admit, is one of the most enthusiastic publishers out there. And a lot of people don't read them. Book of Death is a personal favorite of mine. And Ninjak, but I just want to mention Wrath of the Eternal Warrior because, I don't know, he's an Eternal Warrior.
I want to get into Valiant really badly, but, man, my wallet can only take so much.
I think it's a summer event, 4001 AD. It's built around Rye. Anyway, check it out. But that's cool. Indies for this week. And there may be a few more. Stay tuned. And we're going to talk more comics in just a minute. Stay warm.
Power Lords, extraterrestrial warriors.
I am Lord Power, leader of the Lords. Griptog and Roygoth are attacking. We must help Psyduck defend Balkan Rock.
Power Lords.
Griptog has 4 fists. Psyduck is finished. It's Lord Power. He zapped Griptog's head. But Arcus has Psyduck.
Power Lords.
Adam Powell's Psyduck, Griptog, and Arcus are each sold separately from the Power Lords collection, new from Revell.
Okay, Michael, we're back and we're ready to talk the greatest company in the world. Marvel Comics.
Image?
Marvel Comics.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's the greatest company in the world.
You always say that, man, and it totally throws me off.
I say it just because it messes with people's minds as I make mine Marvel. Marvel has continuity. Secret Wars ended. Secret Wars was amazing. Its heart was a Fantastic Four story. I love it. They used all the Fantastic Four characters: Black Panther, Namor. Anyway, great book. If you haven't read it, you should be reading it.
They did a great job of incorporating a good amount of the Marvel Universe. I don't want to say everybody, but a good amount. I mean, you had Black Panther with the Infinity Gauntlet, and teamed up with Namor. Thanos went down with God Doom. You had the Maker, Molecule. Oh man,
Molecule Man's awesome. I'm just gonna say that. The way Hickman wrote him, I love.
I'm not too familiar with that character, but I really
just the way
liked him.
Just the way that they wrote him was good.
It makes me want to go back and read Hickman's whole Avengers and New Avengers run.
And the Fantastic Four run.
I really want to read that. Did it tie into Secret Wars at all?
Loosely, it did. Because there's just if you read it, there's the Council of the Reeds or whatever. Just you'll know what I'm talking
Council of the Reeds.
Check it out. But all kinds of new books this week. Astonishing Ant-Man #4. I'm sure it's the top of your list.
Oh, top of my list. Top 3 when it comes to Marvel, at least.
It's written by Nick.
Need to read him.
Spencer.
Yes, sir.
So, Astonishing Ant-Man. Great book. Great movie.
Yes.
If you're not reading this book, you're missing out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to say about it?
It's awesome.
Okay, that's good enough. Good enough for. Oh, wait. It just got the Marvel. The Michael Marvel. It's.
It's awesome.
Awesome. Okay, there we go. Captain Marvel #1 also comes out, which Captain Marvel, this book intrigues me as one.
Man, I might check it out.
She's heading up Alpha Flight, and she's like one of the main protagonists of Civil War II. The only reason why this book, I was about to drop this book probably after 1, 2, or 3, but now I might keep it depending on where it goes.
Protagonist or antagonist?
Well, it could be antagonist or protagonist, depends on which way you look at it. Whose side are you on? We'll see when Civil War II comes out. And what's up with Alpha Flight? I don't know. Is Puck going to be around? Doubtful.
Have you been reading the Ultimates?
I haven't read #3.
I was saying.
Dude, Puck's in it. Okay, I'm excited. Deadpool #6. Deadpool is Deadpool. Well, there's a lot of Deadpool books this week. A lot of $1 True Believer books. Groovy Deadpool, Meaty Deadpool, and The Wedding of Deadpool.
Dang.
All out this week for $1, which The Wedding of Deadpool originally was a $10 book. So for $1, it's a steal.
Yeah, that has a Guinness Book of World. That has a Guinness record. I remember like the most comic book characters on a single cover.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Deadpool #6, check it out. Drax #3, co-written by CM Punk, a former WWE wrestler, Ring of Honor wrestler, and future UFC fighter. I don't know. I think the jury's still out on Drax.
They are?
Maybe.
I thought they deliberated and came back with their verdict after.
Dude, it's Drax. Anyway,
Drax is awesome. Dude ripped out Thanos' heart back in the day.
Annihilation, man.
Yeah.
Fatality. Hercules #3.
This is one of my favorite books.
Talk
right
about
now.
Hercules for a minute.
Man, Hercules is awesome. I mean, basically, Hercules is like the first superhero when it comes to the Marvel Universe. You know what I mean? Like, he is like the template for heroes. Like, he's been operating as a hero for thousands and thousands of years. And that's how he's presented in this book. But being like world-renowned hero, he's kind of like a celebrity. And he's kind of just, slept and drank his way through life like the last couple centuries
Sounds
or so.
like Hercules.
But I love it because now he's trying to reform. He's trying to redeem himself. And I love that story. I love redemption stories. And he's trying to change his image. And he wants to be a hero again, a legit hero. He doesn't want to be a bumbling, drunk fool. And I really like that. Hercules is awesome. It's awesome. Dan Abnett, again. It's Dan Abnett, man. You gotta love him. He does awesome things.
Check it out.
Yes.
Miss Marvel number 3. I talked about it. Teenage, kind of a Peter Parker type book. With, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
New Avengers number 5. New Avengers. Actually, I read number 1 and 2. I dig the book. Not giving up on it yet. Besides, it's the whole massive Avengers crossover with Pleasant Hills coming out in March.
Well, see, there was an arc in number 3 and 4 that involved Hulkling and the Skrulls and the Kree and everything.
Because he's a Skrull.
Yeah, and now that's kind of over, and I'm excited to see where it's going. I hope they seem to keep doing 2-book arcs, like they did the stuff with the Maker in 1 and 2, stuff with Hulkling and the Skrulls and everything, and 3 and 4. Let's get a big arc going for New Avengers because it's a great book. I love the team. I love the whole Sunspot's taking over AIM, all that. Let's just see it. Do a big arc. I like New Avengers.
Also, you got to check out Patsy Walker Hellcat number 2. Caitlin talked about that last time. And big book this week, Silver Surfer number 1, written by Dan Slott and drawn by Mike Allred. And they're promising a status quo changing, character altering storyline here in the first 2 issues. Silver Surfer is going to be a book you don't want to miss. If you dig the Surfers, I dig the Surfer.
Surfer's cool. I've never read any Silver Surfer. I really feel like I need to.
You need help.
Dude, there's so many Marvel characters I've just
You
never
need help,
read.
Harvey.
I do need help.
Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, Silver Surfer. We got Star Wars number 15, which Brian talked up Star Wars last week. We got Starbrand and Nightmask number 2.
I skipped it. I skimmed through the pages and I was like, nope, not for me.
Star-Lord number 3 I'm really excited about because I like Peter Quill year 1.
Have you read it?
I've read it. It's good. I like it.
1 and 2?
I've read 1 and I've started 2.
1 is good. 2 is good too.
I know Yondu's coming in, so I'm really intrigued to see how it plays out.
It's good. I liked it.
Even though that's not the real Yondu.
Yeah.
We'll stay there.
They do mention something that makes it sound like, maybe this isn't the Yondu we're thinking of. Like, he's not the actual Yondu. I hope they explain it that he's one of Yondu's ancestors.
That would be actually good.
Since Yondu is from the year 3000.
Yes, and Yondu's in Guardians of Infinity.
Yeah.
So the real Yondu, at least a comic
Yondu
fans.
is awesome.
So check it out. Also, my pick of the week, Uncanny InHumans number 4. Black Bolt, need I say more?
Number 3 was crazy.
Yeah,
You not read
I
it?
was. No, I read
You
it.
read it?
Yeah. But I love the lineup of the team. I love Reader and I like Triton. It's just cool.
It is, man.
Of course, Gorgon's grounded right now. Can't really run, So
See, I don't know nothing about Gorgon. This is my first Inhuman stuff.
that's okay though, because the great thing is they're finally getting some justice.
Yes. A lot of people say that they're taking over the mutant spot in Marvel, and it's like, what?
I don't know about that.
You do know that there's like 4 or 5 X-Men books still running,
Extraordinary X-Men is one of the best books they're putting out right now.
Uncanny X-Men number 1 was good.
And number 2 comes out. And we got the last page reveal of the
Dark Riders. Man, I loved it. Man, that just takes me back to being like 11 years old. Because I remember I still have my Wolverine issue number 100 where Genesis tries to resurrect Apocalypse and Wolverine ends up killing him and Genesis has the Dark Riders. And I always loved that issue. I mean, I've read it 100 times over the years because, it's one of the few issues from the 90s I still have that's in good condition. And Dark Riders.
Kid Apocalypse?
See, I haven't gotten into all that
I
stuff.
thought they called him Genesis too.
I think they did.
They do.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, he's an all new X-Men.
Genesis to me, he's Cable's son. What was his name? Tyler?
It's been a while.
I think his name was Tyler.
That's 90s X-Men, man.
Yeah.
Strife and all that, X-Force.
Strife.
Pouches and guns and more guns.
Big shoulder pads.
But Uncanny X-Men,
No feet in sight.
No feet. Yeah, Rob Liefeld. Uncanny X-Men #2. Check it out. Imagine if the Brotherhood of Mutants were an X-Men team led by Magneto, and you've got a few like you got M, like you got Monet from Generation X from way back.
I'm not big on her character.
I'm looking forward to Phantom X showing up. That's what I want.
I love Generation X back in the day,
But
that character.
To me, the hook in the book is what did Psylocke do to Angel? That's the hook.
Yeah,
that's the hook in the book.
There's something up with Angel.
What's up with Angel? Because now he's full-blown Archangel, which Angel's actually been undergoing a lot of transformations in the last 10, 15 years, where he gets his wings back. So now he has the feathery wings mixed with the Archangel wings.
It's cool.
So
I like Sabretooth being on the team, and I'm still kind of confused because I didn't keep up with stuff after Death of Wolverine.
He almost has that sort of that inverted personality.
Yeah, is he still inverted?
I don't think so, but
know.
it still kind of seems that way.
I think he'll be inverted, but as soon as Wolverine comes back out, if he bumps into Old Man Logan, claws will come out. I don't think he'll be able to hold back. Maybe he will though. I'd like it if he could. Sabretooth's a cool character. I've always liked Sabretooth.
We'll see, but you got to read this week.
Yeah.
Snowmageddon's coming. Get your comics.
Snowmageddon, get up here, get comics, and then just huddle up in your house and do nothing but read. That's what I'm gonna do.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man.
What is? Yeah. Unless I'm working. But when I get home, time to read some comics.
Hey, kid. Think you're an X-Man? This is the place to prove it.
X-Men headquarters, the danger room,
Sabretooth and Apocalypse are breaking in. What do?
the wrecking ball,
What about Apocalypse?
the battle laser,
Watch out, kid.
pivoting bomb blaster,
Now what?
the X-Track.
I shall return, X-Men.
Only X-Men get into X-Men headquarters. Action figures sold separately.
And now, Michael, we're going to talk DC Comics, which tonight, or actually when people watch this, it'll be tomorrow or yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Well, anyway, the Batman vs Superman: The Dawn of the Justice League special comes on at 8:30,
Awesome.
and the Captain America 75th anniversary special comes on ABC at 7. So we might be throwing this up now. So anyway, we're going to talk DC Comics. The book's coming out this week. Batman 48. It's a big book coming out. I hear big things from Batman 47. I haven't read it.
You haven't read it? Oh man,
Haven't read it
that
yet.
last page was
Does it involve the Joker? Okay. Batman 48. So anyway, it's going to be a big deal book building up to number 50 where Bruce Wayne is finally Batman again. And I think people are. I think the Jim Gordon, Gundam Gordon or whatever we call him, is kind of. I think people are over it.
Yeah, I'm kind of over it. But yeah, I mean,
It's been almost a year, not quite, but
I don't know. Sometimes I'm almost just kind of over Batman in general, just oversaturation.
he's way oversaturated. But I'm looking forward to Affleck.
The main book, yeah, I like the main book.
We also have Batman and Robin Eternal number 16, which actually is solid, very good book, and we're right past halfway. So
Yeah, it's done nothing but get better and better.
yeah, you got Bane, Azrael. Check it out. Batman and Robin Eternal number 16. We talked about it to death. Harley Quinn number 24 comes out this week. They just announced in April another Harley book, Harley and the Gang of Harleys, which to me they're doing. We're talking. Speaking of oversaturation, Harley Quinn's way overdone. I'm sure her popularity will hit major heights with Suicide Squad's second trailer debuting later tonight. Actually, so
Yeah, have you seen the posters?
Have I seen the posters?
They
Yes,
released a
I love
bunch of new posters.
the minimalist kind of cartoon. I like that. It's pretty cool.
The little cartoon faces.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
So, but anyway, they just announced. What do you think of another Harley book?
I've never read any Harley book, so
That's how you feel about it?
I like Harley, but
You like Deadpool better?
I guess a little bit. I mean,
He's
I like
indifferent.
Harley. I like Harley. I mean, I like Deadpool. Don't get me wrong. Deadpool's fun. I read all of Deadpool's books, but it's like he's not one of my favorite characters. I'm excited for the movie. Have you seen the reactions from the screenings of the movie? People are like overwhelming praise,
Wow.
saying it's like the best Marvel movie ever. I'm just like,
I don't know if I'd say that, but I mean, it is Deadpool, and
they're
also
just saying it's a lot of fun.
Well, I was going to say they're also pushing the envelope. They have to with Deadpool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I know they came out with an animated trailer. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen that. I know about it, but I haven't seen it. But no, it just came out last night. There was a couple like
We're
surprise.
talking
screenings.
Marvel and DC Comics. Look
I know,
at us.
man. It's just You brought up Deadpool.
They just cut our royalty checks and took them away.
It's your fault, man. You brought up Deadpool.
All right, Harley Quinn. Yeah, it's not. You blame it on me, just like the rest of America. Injustice Year 5, number 2. Check it out. Legend of Wonder Woman comes out. Actually, I heard great praise for this book as a digital series first. A lot of people can tell you Batman and Superman's origin, but they can't tell you Wonder Woman's. And this is a way of retelling Wonder Woman's origin, but like in a I don't know. I hear it's a good way. It's gotten positive reviews.
That's cool.
Martian Manhunter, number 8, solid book.
Man, yeah, solid book.
It's a solid book. That's actually that's one of those like sleeper hits that DC has right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to more stuff like this from DC, especially with their huge library of books coming out. They need more diversity.
It's just too bad that Dr. Fate and a couple other books that they came out with couldn't have been as good as Cyborg or Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, I want a good. I want some more characters. Bring back Brave and the Bold if you have to. Anything to get the DC characters out there. A number 1 book.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. Jaime. Or man, I want Booster Gold and Ted Cord. I want Booster. I want a Booster book again. Booster Gold's one of my favorites. Everybody loves Booster. Shazam, where's that at? I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. But Poison Ivy, Cycle of Life and Death, number 1. Nah.
It's Poison Ivy.
But it's a number 1. You can try it. What is a simultaneous meh.
Yeah.
Robin, Son of Batman, number 8 comes out, which Robin War's over. Dick Grayson, what's his role going to be? Yeah, I know what happens.
Oh, man.
So what's the future of Grayson? I thought a Nightwing Must Rise. I'm not so sure.
It was a doozy. It was a doozy.
Secret Six, number 10. I mentioned this book because Elongated Man's on the team.
I keep wanting to get into this book, but man.
And all I'm going to say is, like, if you like magic in the DC universe and you miss Justice League Dark, you need to read Secret Six.
Oh.
So there's a lot of magic. This is the conclusion of a major magic storyline. Check it out. Sinestro, number 19. Superman, Wonder Woman, 25. Wonder Woman, 48. And Titans Hunt, number 4.
Titans Hunt.
If you like the Titans, if you want the Titans to get redemption, this is your book.
It's written by awesome Dan Abnett, man. He's awesome.
What else can you do?
He's Dan Abnett.
Why are we shrugging our shoulders?
I don't know, man. He's
anyway,
awesome.
Superman, Wonder Woman, number 25. I just want to highlight that one because we got Superman wrapping up. The truth looks like the true storyline's coming to a close. And Vandal Savage is at the root. Speaking of Booster Gold.
The Root.
Do you know who Booster Gold's son is?
Is it Rip Hunter? Or is it the other way around?
It's Rip Hunter.
I always get mixed up.
Spoilers!
Is Rip Hunter the son or the dad?
He's the son.
Time travel shenanigans, I never remember.
Anyway, how did I get off on that? Vandal Savage. Anyway, true storyline's wrapping up. I'm excited about that. I want Superman back in the suit. Even if he doesn't have the undies on the outside, because he's the original hero and he's the only one that can pull it off, and I will not say that. I will always believe that. But he's got his red cape, man. You gonna miss the t-shirt and jeans?
No.
Superman boy?
They did that at the beginning of the New 52.
They did, didn't they?
It's like beating a dead horse, man. Nobody wants to see him in t-shirt and jeans with the real short hair. They want the spit curl. And
I think people want we want him back in the costume and back in action. Taking on some villains.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, it's been good, like, character-wise. Like, just, it's been cool to see Superman depowered and, down and out and everything. But we need him back doing what Superman does best.
I'm back! Oh, sorry.
And better than ever.
Superman has a knack for making things better, we hope.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's DC Comics. Anything you want to say as we wrap up, Michael? I'm DC.
Read more comics. Read more DC.
Wrap yourself in warmth with DC Comics.
Yeah, do it. I'm going to do it.
Jeff Johns just told me to tell you that. Not really.
He told me. He didn't tell you? I don't know, man.
Coming from the farthest reaches of the universe to challenge the worst villains on Earth are the most powerful heroes ever in the Battle of the Superpowers Collection. What's this? The dam's about to blow and take Robin with it? Who'll stop the Joker and Luthor?
Aquaman!
Kenner's new Superpowers Collection. Figures with power action, each sold separately with its own mini-comic.
Aquaman's down!
Who can help now? A power ring, a power action punch.
Defuse the bomb!
Can this madness be stopped in time? You decide.
And that's it for this week for Big Bang Talks Comics. For the week of January 20th.
He's Daryl.
He's definitely Michael.
Yeah.
And don't forget,
we got him.
Visit BobbyWing.com. Awesome!
Awesome.
Brother.